Hi guys, and welcome to Fishing Planet, where today we're going to cover another little hotspot on Falcon Lake. So to fish here, it's going to cost you 5,000 coins. And that's if you've got the unlimited license. I think it's going to cost you, might cost you a little bit more if you haven't got the advanced unlimited license. But for this video, it's going to cost me 5,000 coins. And once we get to the lake, I'm going to advance the time to midday today, and we're going to be fishing off the peg, a bridge of logs. So let's we'll just go into a random room. We'll go into multiplayer random room, and let's go fishing. So here we are, chaps. Let's just go to the peak fishing time, which is midday. And I'll show you guys the let me just put the setup on screen, what we're using. The Jig Winner 810 rod, the Aspire ML 500 reel, and the Flora .009 line, which is 8-pound line. And I'm going to use the Red Tiger spoon, the Red Tiger medium spoon there, which I think it's 1/4 ounce, isn't it? It's up in the top right hand corner anyway. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cast out as far as I can. You do need enough line on your reel to go the distance here. It's generally around about 200 feet. So I did want to go a little bit further, but that wasn't quite a good cast, so I'm going to but never mind. We'll do the stop and go. I always do the stop and go when I first cast in, because generally we can get a fish. This time it doesn't look as though we have, so we'll just get the spoon back to the middle. Now this video, if you're a beginner and you're coming to this lake, I hope this video is going to help you. It can save you quite a bit of time, and this is one of a few places where you can consistently catch fish near enough every cast if you know what you're doing. And there you go, we've got one. We're in. So we were lucky enough there to get one straight away. Now this feels a little bit strange to me because I've just come off one of the bigger lakes piking, so I'm now fishing for the first time on light gear, which I haven't used for a while. Oh, I've snapped the line. There's a lesson for you there, chaps. That wasn't meant to happen. What I did then, I accidentally increased the tension on my reel. And on this particular reel, you don't want to be going you just want to keep it on halfway. And I increased the tension thinking I was being clever. Let's just set. I'm going to have to rebuy the spoon now, so here we go. You can actually see the one I'm using. Let's just purchase that, and I'll just quickly set this back up. But yeah, there's a lesson. That note to myself: don't increase the tension on this reel. Like I say, I've been piking. I've been on one of the bigger lakes, fishing for muskie and pike, and I've had bigger rod and a far better reel. I've just come down to here, so let's try again. You can see the tension in the bottom right hand corner on this particular reel. It is best just to keep it there. Don't increase the tension anymore. Just keep it halfway, otherwise you're going to snap the line like I did. I don't think you need any more than 8-pound line on this lake, really. I think the biggest fish is just over 8 pounds in this lake. The biggest I've ever had is just over 7, but I believe this fish just over 8. But there you go, bingo, we're in straight away once again. Right, let's see if we can do this properly now without snapping the line with the reel, the tension on the reel. There we go. What have we got? Red band trout. Let's chuck him in the net. It's another thing when you're a beginner, it's very difficult getting the actual keep nets. As you can see, I've got the Fish Cabin M Plus. That's quite a big keep net, and it does enable me on the majority of lakes to cover my cost of travel and licenses on the first day. There is one lake of the very expensive lakes where the 14,000 upwards to travel there. If I haven't covered it on the first day of fishing, I generally have covered it, easily have covered it on the second day of fishing with that keep net. It's a little bit difficult when you've got a smaller keep net. You have to do a lot longer sessions to recover your costs. But it's a good idea if you can to get invest in a big keep net as soon as you can. Right, we didn't get one on the drop at the top, but we just keep, oh, something had a little nibble there. We just keep working it all the way down. Vary your retrieve. I do, you know, a combination of stop and go and straight and slow. Sometimes I speed it up, but mostly it's stop and go and straight and slow. We're nearly coming into the shoreline, and bang, look at that, we got one. There you go. It's a pretty consistent area to catch fish in, this is. We've got a Cutthroat Trout, 207 coins. We'll slap that in the keep net, and let's just cast as far as we can. Like I said, you do need enough line on your reel to go that big distance out there, over 200 yards. We'll do stop and go again. Generally, there you go, bang, we got one on the drop. You really can catch fish consistently here. It's quite good. Sometimes one or two trophies turn up. I've had one or two trophy fish from this area here off this bridge on the medium spoon. One may show up today, I don't know. We will see. And what have we got? There we go, we got a brown trout, 382 coins. Most definitely we will keep that. I might take a picture of that. I need a thumbnail for the video. There we go. Lovely brown trout, that can go in the keep net. Yep, 382 coins. Now let's have another go. Can we get another one? I think we've caught a fish so far on every cast, and the area we want is let's try near them rocks, the corner of them rocks. That is sometimes a deadly spot, and you can get them literally straight away. Let's have a look. As you can see, I'm doing the stop and go on the drop. My reel set at speed 1. And I'll just take that down to the bottom, and then I'll lift it back up to the middle and do straight and slow. So I'll increase my reel speed to get the spoon approximately in the middle there, and I'll do the straight and slow again. And if you look, obviously, the right hand corner of the screen, you can see the method that I'm using. So I didn't get one on the drop at the top, so we got all this water now as I retrieve it back in to try and trap a fish on that spoon. See if one will take it. It's quite a deadly spoon, that red tiger spoon is. I have caught here on the other spoons, the narrow spoons, the purple and black one and green one do quite well. But I don't generally change the spoon unless I'm not catching, and then I'll try a different method. But like I say, you can catch them consistently here. So if you're a beginner, you might find it. You might find this little bit of information useful. I'm not going to give up, as I'm coming pretty close into the shoreline now. I keep trying. Let's do a little bit of stop and go near the edge. Sometimes we can get one from right underneath our feet. Doesn't look like we're going to this time. There you go. It doesn't always work. Maybe this time it will. That's the first time we haven't caught on that one cast. That was a good cast. Right out there. There we go. Bang. We're in. That's better. So you don't earn mega bucks catching fish here. There's no mega money fish here. If I was fish farming as a beginner, I'd probably go to Emerald Lake and do the night sessions and fish for the walleye. That's quite a good method of fish farming in the early stages of this particular game. Now we do get the odd trophy fish showing up along here. We haven't had one yet. What have we got here? A rainbow trout, 330 coins. Most definitely have that. Put him in the net. Let's try again. Let's go. So what we're fishing, when I'm first casting out, you can see the marker there. I'm going all the way up in this area along there. Anywhere really, anywhere along there. And then just retrieving it in, and we generally catch fish consistently. It's quite a good place to fish, this is. Stop and go again on the drop. I'll let it go down to the bottom, and then I'll increase my reel speed and take it back up to the middle, and then lower me reel speed and just do straight and slow. Didn't get one on the drop this time. So I vary the retrieve now all the way back between straight and slow and stop and go, and bang, we're in. We've got one. Look at that. It's what we want. Catching fish consistently. That's what we want. You only need light tackle on this lake. The majority of ultra light tackle will do you here. You do have to be careful as you're reeling in though, because the fish sometimes come at you like a torpedo. I've mentioned that before, so you do have to make sure you keep your line tension tight. What have we got? There we go, there's a trophy fish, a trophy cutthroat trout showing up, 340 coins. Give him a kiss, chuck him in the net. There we go. Bang, we're in. Now do you see how such a good place, a good spot this can be to consistently catch the fish. This fish is swimming straight at me. A cutthroat trout, 217 coins. Chuck him in the net. Now it's really difficult when you first start this game because you only have, or you possibly don't even have, a keep net. I would suggest, you know, you do need a good keep net. The game makes it difficult because it's all based on microtransactions. You do, I would say, you know, I would grind away, and one of the first things you most definitely need is a good keep net. This is where sometimes, you know, you're tempted to spend your money and go into the premium shop and purchase one of the premium deals, even if it's one of the lower ones, which is less than £1, and it gives you 50% more XP and 50% more credits, up to 50% should I say, more credits when you catch the fish. I think I paid just for 7 days in this particular video, so, and that was only because I wanted a new rod. I wanted one of the better rods for pike fishing on one of the bigger lakes. I wanted a better rod and reel, and it enabled me to upgrade very, very quickly. Later on, as I move up to, if I cover the next lakes upwards, it is quite easy to make the money. There is some big money fish. This one's jumped straight out of the water. It's flying around, it's hitting me in the face. What have we got? There we go, we got another trophy. Another trophy, rainbow trout. 432 coins. We'll keep that, most definitely. Give him a kiss. Chuck him in the keep net. So bang, look at that, we're in. So I hope this has given you a little idea. If you're new to the game, you can come to this this bridge of logs here, and you can, using this method, catch fish consistently. Just experiment with the retrieve, your stop and go, your straight and slow or fast. Experiment with your retrieve, and with a little bit of practice you'll be catching fish consistently, just like I was here today. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, maybe consider subscribing, as I shall be doing more fishing games in the future. And I'm going to finish it here, chaps, and I am going to continue my day. I'm going to continue my day here, as I've got to recover the cost of travelling and make a little bit of profit. That's what it's all about. That's very important. Otherwise, you're never going to get any credits. So there we go. And yeah, we got another trophy fish there. So thanks for watching, guys. See you all again real soon.